I'm here to talk to you today about alternative mathematics, secret mathematics, mathematics you've not been exposed to. Let's start with a simple example. You have 1 plus 1 equals, okay, everybody, 2. Right? This is what we're taught. This is with the mainstream. It's too long to write it, but I'll just say main mathematics. Okay, that's mainstream, right? We're taught that from first grade. 1 plus 1 equals 2. But I will tell you now that that is a lie. Let's close this now. Lie. Okay, this is a lie. What you've been told, that is a lie. Okay? All right? 1 plus 1 equals 2 is a lie. All right? We've been fed this lie from the very beginning, and it's disturbing. Because remember, in mathematics, real mathematics is anti-lie. Okay? Anti or anti, depending on what part of the country you're from. Anti-lie. Okay? And that's where we want to be. We want to be in here, in this area. Okay? We want to be in the anti-lie area and not in the lie area. This area, the area of truth, okay? Truth, right? It's a nice green area. See, you have truth, green. Okay. Kind of happy. Let's put a face there. That's a happy area, truth. The anti-lie area. The lie area, maybe we'll do yellow, because you remember great period of muckraking, yellow journalism filled with lies. So we just put an unhappy face there, because lies, unhappiness. See, now I've made the 2 bold, so that's really become a bold-faced lie. I remember as a child, I had a teacher, and she would, if you were misbehaving in class, she would say, "You are a bold article. You, Mr. Stillingham, are a bold article." We know that's a lie. It's bold, F-faced. Could I fit that in? Let me see. Could I fit that? Yeah. You know, in cursive, there you go. So bold-faced lie. Okay. Because you've been programmed by, you know what? I actually now, with the cursive, I think I can fit in. See, I started with cursive here. I should have continued. Main. Oh, that's not cursive there. Let's see. Stream. Now this will be cursive, right? Mainstream math. This is the math crammed down our throat. Cramming. So that's like the math cramming. Put some directional math crammed. He's distressed. See, this is representative of us, we who have had to deal with this, with math being crammed down our throat. The lies. We'll start with infants, and they may have Cheerios on their tray in their high chair, and we'll put 1 Cheerio. We'll present what we say as 1 Cheerio, and then we'll present what we say as another Cheerio, and we'll say, how about that, Johnny? And we think, we're Educator of the Year or something, and we're helping these kids away from the truth instead of toward. I'm not going to put toward because that's confusing because we're talking about moving away. Let me put another kind of double arrow thing, so you're just moving away. So, of course, let's look at the fallacy of the 1 plus 1 equals 2. So we're going to go, let's say, we'll use the example of a Cheerio. Okay, let's go with that. It's like a little donut. Okay. And then we have this other little Cheerio. Okay. And we'll put that. And then we'll put, for this over here, we'll put 2. Of course, I'm just illustrating the lie here now before I can conclusively show you that, well, I kind of screwed up the Cheerios here. Nobody has ever thought, right, that within this Cheerio there is an infinite possibility of other Cheerios. There could, in fact, be 1 million smaller Cheerios inside this Cheerio. Same thing with this one. Could be, maybe it has 14 Cheerios, right, inside. Smaller ones that fit inside that we can't see. Maybe they're on the outside of it, microscopically. Maybe inside, like that. Tiny, tiny. Maybe each one of these has still further, smaller, tinier Cheerios on the inside, right? We'll do this. I can't really draw a million in there. I don't think this will let me get to that finer point. But you get the, we'll use an example. Let's say there's 1 million in this Cheerio, and there's 14 in this one. So the answer would be 1,000,014 instead of 2. Anyway, I could go on. I could give you many examples here. This is lesson 1. All right, thank you. This is Professor Benjamin Stillingham, independent mathematics scholar, signing off. Thank you much.